Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today I have brought good money tips which can save thousands of rupees if the advice is followed. So let's get started. I will. So these are the 16. I have brought around 16 tips which we can we can use in our day-to-day life, and if we follow these practices, we will definitely save a lot of money. So first one is in the list is retire debt. So if we have loans, we should definitely try to reduce that debt, loans, everything. So as much as possible, we should do it. That will help not only to become debt free, but also to save a lot of money which goes in the interest. Second is many times we will do a subscriptions, and automatic subscriptions will be deducted after a due date. So you should review that whether do you really need to subscribe to those services. Maybe those services are no longer relevant. Maybe the time may have already passed and you may not have reviewed it. So review those and cancel those automatic subscriptions. If you need it, you can enable that and that time, and take those pay and then get those things, rather than having a permanent or automatic subscriptions. That is always results in a outgo of more money than it is needed. Third one is in the list is spend with caution the extra and unexpected income. So what happens is many times we'll get money unexpectedly. Let's say you are your long term due from a agency or tax agency, for an example, is due, and you suddenly receive a tax refund. Or you may also receive some loans which you have given to your friends or no relatives, and they have paid it back. So such money should also be invested or used wisely. Fourth one in the list is avoid penalties. So if you have outstanding loans, make sure you pay those on time. For example, credit card bills or your EMIs or any other kind of loans. What will happen is if you don't pay them on time, they will charge a more interest on that, which will result in penalties. So you can save a lot of money by just not paying penalties. Then fifth one in the list is you have to take your life and health insurance seriously. So life insurance definitely you should be having, and health insurance also you should take, because in times like this, you never know, what can happen, and hence there is always a risk of large outgo of money. So it is always good for the sake of family also to have a life insurance cover and a health insurance. So take all of these, both of these if not taken already. Sixth one in the list is tickets. So when you book the tickets, book it on advance. Don't book it right away when you need those while you are planning to travel, because if you do it, you will probably most probably will get the costlier tickets. If you plan it in advance, it will be much better. Seventh one in the list is avoid frequent trade in stock market. So what happens is you may have a demat account and you would be making investments there. But when I say trading, I don't mean investments. What I mean is when you're doing some kind of a trading, the more you trade, the more you lose. So don't frequently trade in stock market. That itself will save you with lot of brokerage fees, which otherwise you would have given to the broker, stock broker, or losses which can also accrue because of frequent trading. So stop that one. Instead, we should try to make fundamental practices in long-term investing. Eighth one in the list is whenever you go for a shopping, you might see boards like buy two get one offer. These kind of offers are no good either. So buy only the things and that much which you need, instead of buying things just because there is offer there. So that impulses to buy such kind of a offer should be checked and controlled. Ninth one in the list is you should always try to bargain to whatever extent is possible, and hence over a period of time you learn that ability to bargain. So many times you will end up, otherwise you will end up paying a little more than what you should be for that particular object or item. So just learn some of those skills around bargaining. Tenth one in the list is groceries. So whenever you go to buy groceries, you should go with a list. You should know what all things you need to buy. Go there and take only those. Otherwise, there is a tendency to buy many other things also in addition to what is required. Many times we'll just end up buying some things which are there along the aisle when we walk through that racks. Certain things gets added to the shopping cart. So make sure you stick to the list. 10th one is 11th one in the list is that online transaction. So basically what happens is when you buy online, you pay far less fees. You might be paying a certain convenience fee, but overall, if you transact online, it will be not only convenient, but it will also be friendly in terms of, it will have a log. You will be more secured when you do, and you don't have to really worry about your time going to the office and submitting certain bills and all. Try to transact online as much as possible. That will also help. And then you have something on budgeting. So learn the budgeting, the art of budgeting. Budget everything, and then only you should actually try to spend. Before you spend, you should have a budget in place. Last ticket shopping also should be delayed. So for example, that is the 12th one in the list. So what happens is when you have a large ticket shopping, many times we'll get impulse to buy that time itself, because we like the product. So in that case, you should always reconsider it whether that is the real want and requirement to buy it. Otherwise, you should just postpone it to, just to be sure that what you are trying to buy actually is needed. Then you have a 13th one, which is about utilities usage. So when I say utilities, I mean the electricity, and other related things. So you should always, be cognizant of the fact that, even the smallest, power wastage over a long period accrues into a larger amount outgo in terms of bills. So make sure you utilize the electricity and other utilities properly. Use swipe accounts. So when you have a bank account, they also provide you a facility for auto sweep. Ensure that you enable this auto sweep facility. What happens is when you have amount threshold, let's say, for example, 5,000. If you set that as a 5,000, then every time your account is having a 5,000 or a multiples of that, it will automatically create a sweep account, which is something like a fixed deposit, and you will start getting the returns, or the return of a fixed deposit for that amount. So it will automatically take that much amount and put it in the FD. Make sure you enable the setting for your bank account. You can check with your bank. That will also help. Fifth one in the 15th one in the list is, try stay vacation instead of vacation. So basically what I mean here is that in times like corona and all, it is not very advisable to plan a vacation at this point of time. You can always try to stay home, stay safe, and probably, when the real opportune time comes, when things get subsided and, the outlook looks better, that time this can be planned for next time, not next, instead of planning it at this point of time. 16th in the list is, instead of dining out, probably in the costly restaurants, you can always think about reducing that frequency and try to be at home and cook what you really want. That will not only healthy, but will also result in saving of, amount which otherwise would have a outgo if you continue with that. So these are some of the 16 money saving tips which I have also practiced myself, and I suggest that if anyone practices these, so then he will be in a better position to, make the optimum use of the resources which he's having, which and those savings can really translate into a larger amount when you try to reinvest that into better return opportunities. So thanks a lot for watching this video. Thank you.